Hello and welcome to Guardamar. Guardamar de Segura is a small village situated on the southeast of Spain in the Valencian community. It is near the beach on the Mediterranean coast.
Population born in Guardamar is about 70,000 people. However, in summer, it multiplies by 10 times at least. We are going to tell you about this later.
The Guardamar economy is principally industrial,
Touristic,
and agricultural economy. The Guardamar tourists who own work are principally agriculturists. Our grandfathers, for example, are trades.
the most father of the students of our class, works in the factory Johnson's Cotton. Johnson's Cotton supplies the sectors of construction and automotive.
As I said before, Guardamar multiplies its population by 10 times at least in summer. The reason is very easy. Guardamar lives of tourism. Many people from Madrid has got flats like this or this, and they come in summer and festivities. They love the beach.
Guardamar has an incredible weather. We can say that we have 6 months of summer. In Guardamar, local climate is steady. The winter is rainier than the summer. The month which has more rain is October. However, Guardamar is very cold. The average annual temperature is about 18.2 degrees. How Guardamar is situated in the Valencian community, it is the reason that people in Guardamar speak Spanish and Valencian, the local language which many grandfathers speak.
Guardamar has 3 popular sports: football, basketball and petanque. The local football team has more than 250 players. They play in Las Rabosas Stadium. Guardamar basketball team has nearly 150 players. They play in the Palau Sant Jaume court, and the first teams play in the nationals category.
Guardamar is a great place to educate your children. You have 2 creches like La Escoleta and Pequeños Gigantes, 3 schools like Reyes Católicos, Molivent, La Dama de Guardamar, and a high school, IES Les Dunes, where you can study secondary studies and bachelor.
The cuisine of Guardamar represents the essence of the Valencian and Mediterranean cuisine. The orchard and climate present us with various delicacies, fruits and vegetables, but the main protagonists are the ñola and the llagostí, and the local dishes are the caldero and the rice bun, the arroz.
On the hill known as the castle, walled citadel that hosted the old town of Guardamar since its Christian foundation in the 13th century, until its destruction by earthquakes in 1829. Inside, there was an urban group of houses, streets and squares are located. At the top of the castle itself stood traces reveal their occupation in different historical eras like the Phoenician, Iberian, Roman and Muslim Caliphate. From this location, a broad overview of the region to help understand the historical evolution of Guardamar and Orihuela historic orchard is observed. Urban wall has saved some elements of the defensive structure as bulwarks of gunpowder and the paintings of medieval walls and towers. The Caliphate Rabita Dunes Guardamar del Segura is the only Islamic Umayyad period monastic Andalus preserved almost in its entirety. This was possible because after being abandoned in the middle of the 11th century due to the civil war of succession to the Caliphate's affairs, all Rabita is buried and safe from attacks. This passed almost 9 years hidden beneath the sands until in 1897, during the war's reforestation, a tombstone with Arabic inscriptions found.
La Fonteta is a small walled town of Phoenician origin situated on the right bank of the river Segura, about 2 kilometers west of the town of Guardamar. If you search entertainment, Guardamar is your place. In summer, you can go to the beach or walk around the Paseo Marítimo, the Pine Forest, la Calle del Chollo, or la Avenida Cervantes. If you have children, you can go to the Reina Sofía Park and the Plaza Porticada. In nightlife, you can go to see discos, massage, barley, and drink, and in summer, you have the Calda. Guardamar has a traditional festive calendar that spans the course of the entire year. In winter, celebrate Carnival, full of color and joy party in costumes and masks that transform people for a few hours looking for the most unexpected fantasies.
In spring, in all its glory comes Easter. The Passion of Christ is celebrated with solemn processions and heartfelt cheers by the imaginary of the steps of the different fraternities and performances in the streets.
On Easter Monday and the day of San Vicente Ferrer, which is celebrated in Valencia on the second Monday of Easter, the people in Guardamar and the residents of the nearby villages come to celebrate Easter with snacks in the Alfonso XIII Park and especially in the countryside called Canal Batiste, where families gather village, eat typical Easter mona amid traditional games and songs.
With the summer equinox comes La Planta, the monument of cardboard and wood where criticism is exposed to local and global events of the year. On the eve of San Juan takes place on the beach magical rites of fire and burn spectacularly.
In the second half of July, there are the Moors and Christians in honor of San Jaume, of great popular held. The party begins with the representation of the love, the recalls of legends along the river Segura of this Mediterranean enclave. In the following days, the Moors and Christians parade and marching with cross storm the castle between the noise and the smell of gunpowder. Landing, parade, music, fireworks, procession and nightlife in the barracks and Villa are components of this magnificent fest. Mierda.
In September, there are parties held in honor of Our Lady of Fatima in the hamlet of El Campo. On 7 October, we celebrate the Virgin of the Rosary, Nuestra Señora del Rosario, patron saint.
At Christmas, there are acts aimed primarily at children, with street animation and performance at the House of Culture. The Christmas season begins with the arrival in the town of Gigante Menyaboyo, a mythical character of the population, since his cabin in the pine forest goes to visit the children, and ends with the Day of the Magi from the East, preceded by the Eve rite.
Hi, I'm Oscar, and I have to ask you one little question. Could you tell me what do you like most about Guardamar?
We like the sea very much, and we have a second home here in Margales, and Guardamar is in the neighborhood, the beaches.
And the sun.